At a time when the city of Cincinnati is debating spending millions of dollars on a new transit system, it's interesting to look back in time to when a similar situation was happening in our city almost 100 years ago. Linda Vaccarello from Cincinnati Magazine, of course, is here. This is fascinating. I was online today on the magazine's website taking a look at some of these pictures. Tell us what it's about.
It's we have pictures that were taken of the subway when it was under construction.
In 1920.
Yes, in 1920, from 1920 to 1927. The city hired photographers to document the construction project and to document other road improvement projects that were going on at the time.
And take a look at this. You see the kids, they're playing in the canals that were being drained at the time.
Yes,
to
this is
become
before
the
EPA, so children were playing. Children were playing in the construction site.
Oh my goodness! You know, these are some priceless photos, and UC Archivists has really they've stepped up to make these possible for us to see, right?
The city had thousands of these photos in storage. About 13 years ago, UC was asked to take control of them, and because they can now be digitalized, and pretty soon everybody is going to be able to go to UC libraries, to their digital collections, and go through these pictures and look for things you might recognize.
What a wonderful treasure to be able to have this. I mean, yeah, you're right. If your family has been in this area for a long time, you might see a house or the street that your grandma or grandpa lived on.
Exactly.
Very, very, very cool. And of course, we're really not making a statement about what's happening in the city right now, but it is neat to see that the city went through this process. And I would say, even people who've lived in Cincinnati for a very long time don't realize that we're going to have a subway system here.
Right, and we know about the subway, but because it's what remains of it is underground, we don't think about what a big difference it made in the city when this huge project was underway.
And it never, ever came to fruition, did it?
Well, there were about 2.5 miles of it underground, and by 1927 it was over.
It was all over. I'll tell you what, those pictures, though, will now last forever. And at least for now, you can go online to Cincinnati Magazine's website and check them out, or you can just go buy a Cincinnati Magazine. They're in there as well, some of them anyway, right?
That's right.
All right, and it's on newsstands now?
Yes.
Linda, thanks for coming by. Come by anytime. Love talking about this and seeing